There is a new weapon in Black Ops 6 Zombies that, when equipped with a secret attachment, makes it one of the most OP weapons in the game. One-hitting zombies without any perks until round 32. So let's put this gun through its paces by taking it in-game, maxing out its damage, taking it in the boss fight, and against round 100 zombies. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with what might just be one of the best weapons in Black Ops 6 Zombies, period. This is the CR56 AMAX, but with some very, very unique attachments. And I'm on round 1 with no perks, gray rarity, and are you seeing the critical hit damage? 443. That's absurd. That's damage that you normally see once you get this baby pack-a-punched, or at least get a few rarities on it. This is absolutely wild. So we're going to go ahead and just go through the entire Easter egg with this thing. Take it in the boss fight. Maybe even try it against round 55. But for this video, I'm deciding not to bring in any perkaholics. I'm instead going to try and get our perks from just other stuff. And lo and behold, my first perk is double tap. That is absolutely insane. So straight off, we know that double tap will increase our fire rate and our damage with the double or nothing. I'll show you the augments that I'm running at the end. But this might either double it or give us 0 damage. 0 damage right there, and then 443. Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm not going to use Perkaholic, but I'm going to use every other Gobblegum under the sun to get perks for free anyway. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop our raindrops right here, because if we can get the ray gun Mark II out the mystery box, then we are cooking, and we can skip a ton of setup getting to round 10. But there we go. Oh, PhD slider. Right, let's hope that we get something good here. We got the insta-kill going. Come on, give us that Mark II. Yes! Streamer luck? Who knows? Anyway, let's go ahead and start opening up and get that canister on the first attempt. Oh, things you love to see. Need to start getting all these seeds as well, but let's see if we can get anything crazier than 443. Can we get some double damage anywhere? 443. 443. I could literally already start this canister before we've even opened up. And you know what? I might actually do that. But I was going to test this, you know, normally, and then we're going to get double tap. Oh my God, you can see we just got some numbers there. It was like 886 for a gray. There you go. 886 for a gray is absolutely absurd. The damage of this thing off rip is ridiculous, but let's pop this in. And then here we go. Let's get our abomination. So we're going to spawn it in. Immediately hide behind this laser right here. Thank you very much, Mr. Abom. And now he's done that, we're going to wait for his mouth. There we go. Run straight in. Now, if we get him about here, we should be able to get him to laser these two. So let's go ahead and pop one of these heads maybe. Nice. There we go. Get him sort of run over here. Okay, just move a little bit further forwards. Yup. This is it. No. Just laser. Laser, there we go. There's the one laser. And then can he reach here, please? Yo, we got it. The god tier lasers. Yo, that is so hard to do, and we just did that. We literally just did that. All right, please just run into these rocks. Run into these rocks. Come on. There we go. There's going to be 1 and 2. That is textbook. Okay, so now we need to defend this from vermin. I can't believe we're doing this so early. Talk about efficiency. Holy moly. And there we go. We just did that canister on round 5. Like, that is insane. Okay, we've got a hidden power Gobblegum. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, because otherwise it's going to take ages for us to get all the way through that progression to get this thing up for its rarities. Like, you see it at gray. We're now going to put it to full legendary. Again, not even pack-a-punched, with double tap, but still no dead shot. That's very important. Okay, so let's see now. 1772. Can we get any higher than that? Again, this is with double tap, so insane damage. 3,000. That is ridiculous, guys. What? Double tap is so good. With that double or nothing augment, it's incredible. Right, let's go ahead, buy ourselves Juggernog. Go ahead and get the fuse. Thank you. You can already tell that this gun at its legendary rarity, non-pap, is incredible with just the 10 round mag. But we're about to get 60 round mag when we get this thing pack-a-punch. It's going to be beautiful. And there we go. Max weapon level. Beautiful. Okay, we are so close to pack-a-punching this. We can start working on getting everything we need to do all the other upgrades and ray guns and all that stuff. I just need to find the essence bomb. But we finally have enough to pack-a-punch it. So here we go. The CR13 more. Because normally its name is A Max and this is more. So let's see. 3,200 normally, 6,000 with the double or nothing. I just can't wait to get Deadshot because we're going to be doing double critical damage every single hit on the first hit on a zombie. Once we get that perk, it's going to be glorious. Okay, but can I actually hit any of these? No. There we go. And then finally, oh my god, I am actually washed at throwing tomahawks. There we go. Bear in mind, this is an assault rifle that I have right now that's shooting in semi-auto, and it's this good. Like, doing 6k crit on pack 1 is insanity. There we go. There is our essence bomb. Happy days. And we can begin working on our upgrades, starting with this lovely trial here. And I've actually got that door shut behind, so that's pretty good. Okay, got myself an on the house here. Come on. Is it going to give me something good? Stamina up. Okay. I was thinking it maybe would give me Deadshot Daiquiri, because the moment we get that, that's when this entire gun is going to change. If you didn't know about this gun, without Deadshot or double tap, this can one-shot until round 32. Just comprehend that for a minute. Round 32. That is absurd. I don't know any guns that can be that good to that round without the crotch perks. Like, that is ridiculous. All right, a few rounds later, toxic canister complete. Okay, now I need to go ahead and grab the bell, which even to this day, this step is really difficult. I know you've got to break all the glass. It's probably going to be up here somewhere. No, is it here? There we go. Okay, let's see how good this thing is against the Doppelgast right here. I'm intrigued. It's only pack 1. Still don't have Deadshot, so there is still so much more potential to this. I'm excited. Let's see. So normal Doppelgast. Yo, literally like 10 shots. And Doppelgast 2 is exactly the same. We got a few 3,000 crits and a 6,000. Insane. Okay, now this is with a HVT. How quick are you able to take this down? Again, no Deadshot Daiquiri for that extra crit. It is absolutely storming. All right, here we go. Time to do the Easter egg steps. And I think just to make it a bit easier, we're gonna have to pack a punch this, but I'm gonna still try and use this most of the time. Okay, for this first upgrade, we've got to get ourselves brain rot and hope that we actually brain rot something. Come on. Right, I'm decoying. Come on, zombies. One of you brain rot for me. Not a single one. Okay, we've got our first disciples. Here's a test. If we can actually get him in again without Deadshot Daiquiri. It is nuts. Look at that. He got absolutely dropped. Again, there is still so much more to unlock with this weapon. It's still only pack 1. I need a zombie right now to brain rot, please. There we go. There we go. Step done. There's our hit flask. Hell yeah. Okay, but that's 1/3 of the Easter egg done. Now let's move on to another upgrade. Easy peasy, but I do need to get some perks. I really need speed cola. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's pop our raindrops. We've got a free perk inside of there ready. And we got death perception. That's not what we want, so let's just actually buy speed cola now. Okay, everyone's favorite step, the Ether Shroud. Nothing here. Let's go over to study. Yeah, boy, we got an item there. Let's check if we can quickly get to the fireplace here. Is there a... Yes, there is. Oh, yeah. Now we just need one more. I'm assuming it's going to be upstairs. So what we're going to do... I'm going to chuck down a decoy. Crouch, prone under here. And get this free power up. And then check upstairs here. And it's not there. It is here. Hell yeah. Efficiency. And now I just need to get the books correct. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. And there's one. Oh. There's 1, 2, 3. Open sesame. Let's grab that. And second ritual commences. And there we go. Easy. All right, final ray gun upgrade. We are storming through this main quest, so we are going to be boss fight ready, but I'm so excited to be taking in and testing out this AMAX. All right, in we go. Grab the ritual elixir. Oh, got a lot of zombies climbing in through here. Relax, relax. That's one ritual done. still don't have Deadshot Daiquiri, may I add, because it's not available as a perk machine on this map. Maybe I'll get lucky from the Gobble Gum. Come on. Okay, on the house. It is gotta be. Surely. There's not many perks it could be unless it's Vulture Aid. Oh my god, it's Vulture Aid. Oh my god. All right. We're going to keep you guys in suspense a little bit longer. Let's see how good this thing is at taking out these guys. We've seen it with a ray gun. Obviously, it's just pat 1. Not bad. Not bad, but I know we got more in the tank, especially with double tap. Okay, and our save code is 513-3. Wow, that's a really good code. All right, third and final ritual, and then the boss fight is set up and ready to go. Easy. Okay, boss fight ready. But we are going to now double pack-a-punch this thing. Okay, now we've got it double pack. Oh my, 12,000. Again, without Deadshot. May I add, without Deadshot. That's coming up. Most ARs at their max rarity would get maybe 10 to 12k damage a headshot. But this is only PAP 2. This is wild. The only perk I don't have is Elemental Pop and Deadshot, so we should get both from this. So here we go. Yeah, there we go. All right, time to test this headshot damage now, because we're going to be getting double on critical hits, which is going to be insane. Okay, here we go. Deadshot, PAP 2. 12,000, 12,000. We can definitely see some 24,000s coming up. Oh, I just saw a 20. I just saw a 20,000. This thing is insane. There you go. 25,000 damage. Wow. There, and again, wow, bro. Around 20 and double PAP. This is absurd. Like, Deadshot and double tap are just the best pairing, and I can't get enough of it. The only thing stopping us from jumping in the boss fight is just getting to 30,000 points so we can get this thing triple PAP. But I'm so excited to see how good it is. Oh, okay. We've got a Disciple coming in. Right, this will be a really good test as well. Here we go. PAP 2. Yo. Yo, it is good. Definitely think it still has... well, it definitely has potential to still be better. But this genuinely feels like I have like a semi-auto sniper as an AR. If that existed, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and this, because this genuinely feels like I'm using a sniper. Okay, let's also put a different ammo mod on it. Let's go for... Deadwire. Deadwire is going to be good because that is what the Disciple is weak to. So we can really test this at max damage and see how good it is. How viable this is for high rounds as well based on that. All right, but a few rounds later, we finally have the points for triple pack-a-punch. Let's go ahead and test this out real quick. And then we are going in the boss. Let's see. We saw the numbers before. We're getting 25,000 crit on average, which is... again, double the damage you'd see at a normal AR at max, which is just absurd. But 51,000! Oh my god, this is literally, like I said, it's doing sniper levels of damage here. Okay, let's go into the boss fight. We are literally just going to use this gun and nothing but. I pray that this gun doesn't suck. I'm sure it won't. Here goes nothing. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. I'm a little bit nervous about this, but I'm really excited as well. So obviously, we're going to be looking for them crit spots. At the moment, we're doing between 1,000 and 3,000 damage per time we're hitting him. And then the crit, we're doing a grand total of 2,400, which is not as much as, say, the ray gun, but the overall damage that we can put in is definitely still pretty good. By no means am I disappointed right now with this weapon, although early... oh, there we go. There was a 24k. But from early doors, first impressions, this is definitely more of a high round gun in terms of just being overall incredibly strong for zombies, rather than it being viable in every thing you'd ever do in the game. Because we're still making light work of this. This boss fight's not really that difficult in terms of, you know, really struggling. It's just, you just hit the crit spots, you just shoot at the boss, you're good. Okay, he's puked out some zombies. He should be done really, really soon. There we go. And let's get a bit more damage real quick. I think compared to like any like AR you'd bring in, I think this is definitely comparable. The only downside is just that fire rate, because if you did have a really fast fire rate, of course, then like you'd be just demolishing the boss, his health a little bit quicker. But how can you argue with the damage numbers you're seeing here against normal zombies? 51,000 crit. It's just incredible. What we're going to be doing is exactly what we've been doing before. We're just going to keep on shooting them. It is random. I did get this on 24,000. So maybe Deadshot is slightly working. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, well, it wouldn't. Something is funky where it's giving us some 24k and some it's not. There we go. There was a 24k hit. There's another one. But compared to some other ARs that I've tested before, it does seem like this is a little bit stronger than that. But obviously, again, because of that fire rate, it really is just letting it down a little bit as a like boss fight meta weapon. But we're still doing bits, I think I've realized now that this is pretty much like what the foul should have been. This is literally a foul on steroids. There we go. That second phase done. All right, no match for these zombies, though. What a fun weapon to use as well. Everything up until this point has just been fun and games. Now it gets serious with the Z-Rex. It gets serious. So serious that I might throw down a Casimir. Whoa. Why was he stuck there? What were you stuck on, buddy? Yeah, the only thing that's letting this down is just his fire rate in this boss fight. But outside of that, for normal gameplay, beautiful. Oh, I hate this. He's like literally hunting me down. I have to duck and weave through these rocks. Duck and weave. Whoa. Oh, he's going crazy on me. He's going sicko mode. Oh no. We've just been dying wished. No. Okay, there we go. Fire. That's the third phase done. That was pretty painful. I can't lie. That was not what the doctor ordered at all. So I'm going to go ahead and pop raindrops. But this is the beauty of the testing, guys. Grab that. Grab that. Okay, so we've got full ether shroud back. So if things get really rough, we've got that ready. Okay. Final phase for this. So let's cook. Okay, we are doing very well. We are... Whoa! I've never seen him spit out parasites before. That's not a new thing, but I have never seen that before. Oh, he is so aggressive. Wait. Oh, we got him. A doppel? Hell no. Since when could he do that? Stupid parasites, man. Okay, we are so close. We're cooking with gas right now. I mean, look how much health he has. He has literally none left, bro. Okay, come on. There we go. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, this thing is insane against zombies, but just clearly not quite good enough for the boss fight. But I think the best way to show how good this is to take this all the way to round 55 to show you what round 100 health is like and how easy it still takes down zombies. So let's go. All right, so we are now on the round 55 health cap. Zombies are zooming around like there's no tomorrow. I'm getting hit like crazy. I really need like decoys or something really to show and get the zombies to slow down a bit. As we see for damage, let's take a look. Obviously, Deadwire's pulling in some weight, but we are still very easily taking down normal zombies in like 2 to 3 bullets, which is just absurd. Like, you just don't really see that on any weapons at round 55, you know? But look at this. I'm hip firing and taking down normal zombies and even some heavies. Like, look at this, man. Like, this is crazy. I can just get the zombies to stop being so psycho crazy, but like, you can see the critical kills, they are adding up very quickly with very little effort. Like, there's no insta-kill going on. This is just pure damage still at round 55, which is very impressive. Something you just don't see ever. I don't remember there ever being a weapon in zombies that still took down zombies in just a few shots on round 55 before. Like, in my opinion, this thing is absurdly good. But as we've seen from this showcase, it's definitely situational. Boss fight, it really struggled because the fire rate is just not there. And in that boss fight, you just ultimately want the fastest firing weapon possible. But for taking down normal zombies, I mean, you can't really complain. Like, it's honestly, we've got a Disciple in and we've got Deadwire, so I really want to test to see what this is like. So let's throw down our decoy and let's see. So Deadwire, oh, hello. Deadwire is its weakness. Oh, Doppelgast, why are you getting in the way for, man? Okay, showcase, this is going to be a little rough. This stupid Doppel. The amount of them that are just being created. Yeah, dude, like, can I just get a little bit of quiet? I'm gonna have to just train around and try and get the Elder Disciple wherever he is. There he is. I need like Ether Shroud or something just so I can not be disturbed here. Now we're getting a second one spawning in. Oh my lord. I just got yeeted into the stratosphere there. What the heck? Well, as you can see, this gun is very, very good. Taking zombies down in just a few hits on round 55, I mean, that's no feat. That is ridiculous. And the damage is very comparable to a sniper. Let's quickly run through the loadout, and then let's also go look at some of the augments that make this so high damaging. So here is the loadout that I ran. So we've got the Kepler Microflex, the Compensator Muzzle, because this has a lot of recoil, so anything you can do to reduce that is definitely a W. We've got the CHF barrel for that additional critical headshot damage, vertical foregrip, and this is the real secret here, the M67 10R mag. So this is what defaults it to a semi-auto weapon. You only get 10 rounds before Pack-a-Punch, but as you can see, improves firepower, mobility, and handling. And this is what makes this weapon extremely powerful in the later rounds. Like, you really want to use it with this magazine over using something like extended mag. At that point, you might as well use something like, I don't know, the XM4 or the Kilo, as it will just become like a normal AR that's above average. But with this is what makes this gun absolutely insane. Then we have the Infiltrator stock, the Strelok laser, and then to control that recoil, we've gone with the Recoil Springs fire mod. Now, there is rapid fire. Apparently, it only gives about 5% more rate of fire, if that. So I don't really think that's worth it when you have something like this, which can really stabilize that recoil and make it a lot more usable to hit your shots. Because at the end of the day, you need to be hitting criticals with this gun if you want to succeed. Now, the augments that made this so dang good were both for double tap and deadshot daiquiri. So for double tap, double standard, not really great for this, but all non-criticals do double damage. So if you missed any of the criticals, you're still going to be doing decent damage with this weapon anyway, which I think is really good. Obviously, the double or nothing, being able to have the chance to do double damage, I think for a weapon like this, you can get 54,000, which is absolutely insane. Then combine it with Deadshot Daiquiri, the legendary dead first major augment where you deal double critical damage with an enemy is at full health. So if you have the double critical damage, then you combine that with the double or nothing, you could get quadruple damage with this weapon, giving you the same damage as a sniper rifle that shoots so much quicker than any in the game. Well, maybe the AMR mod 4 might have it slightly beat, but only just. But as far as the assault rifles go, with this 10-round mag attachment, it genuinely makes it stronger than any other AR in the game. So whilst it might not be as strong as, say, the AMR mod 4 sniper, this is easily the strongest assault rifle when put in that configuration, hands down, bar none, which is absolutely insane. Let me know what you think about this weapon down below in the comment section. Give it a go, see how you do with it, and if you make it to round 55 onwards like I did, you definitely don't get anywhere near as much of a drop-off as you normally get with other weapons with this. It is just so good. If you want to see the ultimate boss fight weapon, then check out this video appearing on your screen right now.